Chocks and Chockettes, and in between Roberto here for another video review. It's a very special one. It's the Cadbury Dairy Milk Snack. Yes, this is Cadbury Australia, by the way, so it's not Cadbury UK, so it's not the same snack that we'd be familiar with in the UK, which is like a sort of chocolate-covered shortbread biscuit, basically, or shortcake biscuit, or both. I'm not sure. I always get confused with this stuff. They're both the same, but anyway, I'm sure you understand what I mean. But yeah, this one is, basically, it's 6 flavours all in one bar. So each segment has a different flavour in it, basically. So, you know, well, not every segment. I mean, it's 6 different flavours, and it's a 4x6 bar, I think, by the feel of it. So, not bad. So it's basically like a chocolate selection in bar form, really. You could even argue, perhaps slightly, a bit like if Cadbury's Roses was a chocolate bar. And to be honest with you, having said that, why Cadbury haven't done that, I don't know, or any company really. Just release, yeah, I guess obviously there was Fry's 5 centres, which Channel's famous for. Thank you to Andrew Winton for always reminding us of that. But yeah, so I mean, if that was about, then of course that'd be something relatively similar. But yeah, I don't know why. Cadbury's Rose, I mean, might be some reasons for it, you know, keeping the product image as a certain thing, not diluting its own brand, this, that and the other. But no, you could definitely imagine, you know, the releasing Cadbury's Roses in chocolate bar form. And you can imagine that. So each segment, like they have the strawberry cream, the orange cream. I forgot what they're actually called. Strawberry dream, is it? Orange cream. I think it's strawberry dream and orange cream. There'll be the sort of the chewy caramel, the actual caramel, golden barrel one in there. Maybe a dairy milk segment just for the sake of it, or you know, if you wanted it to be slightly more boring, I guess you could say. The hazelnut one as well. I think there's quite a few in Roses, maybe more than 6, but either way, you could have a few of them in bar form. I think it would work really well, to be honest with you. I'd definitely buy it. And this is basically it in bar form, really. So what different ones have you got? Well, there we are, look at that. Yes. You'd think they'd thought of it. Coconut ice, wow. Pineapple, strawberry, Turkish delight, caramel, orange. I mean, look at that. I mean, the Turkish delight, you know, might be the one that's a bit divisive. I mean, it's basically present in Cadbury, sort of the equivalent of Cadbury's Heroes in Australia. Cadbury's favourites, it's called, basically. I don't think the coconut one is, though. Now, you can get this in a smaller bar form, but which I did review a while back, actually. Thanks so much to Scotty for sending that to me a couple of years back now, maybe 3 years, maybe even longer, I'm not sure. But it didn't have the coconut one in, so very excited for this one. Very excited. Made in Australia from imported and local ingredients. Cadbury exporting to the world. And Singapore, Malaysia addresses there. Now in Australia, they give you the calories, not in kilocalories, give it in kilojoules. So it's basically a quarter. So per 100 grams, so it's on the right hand side here. For average 100 grams, that's 2020 kilojoules. So it's roughly, basically 500 calories is the gist of it. 22.5 grams of fat, 14.3 of which are saturates. It's got per average quantity serving, 504 kilojoules, which is basically 125 calories roughly. 5.6 grams of fat, 3.6 of which are saturates. There we go. It's a bit odd, isn't it? It says servings per pack is 7.2. Serving size 25 grams, approximately 3 pieces. Doesn't seem to add up. I don't know how they've worked that out. What's the weightage of this? It's 180 grams. You probably, yeah, just divided 180 by 25, basically. All right, anything else in here? So let's have a look. Anything else of interest? Let's see. So it adds up to 100%, which is good. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it has less to it. It doesn't exactly tell you what the rest of it is. Now, interestingly, you can see it's got the E numbers here. Yeah, I think in Australia they basically just don't have the E on the front. The E stands for Europe. It's an EU classification, but I think they basically use the same as everything else. So just add an E on the front of it. So for the most part, milk chocolate contains minimum cocoa size 27%, milk size 24%. Well, you got the calories here. So 400 grams, yeah, 482 calories, 22.5 grams of fat, 14.3 of which are saturates. So there's only palm oil in it. Well, you know, usually doesn't say. Oh, there you go. It's got flavouring salt, orange peel, lemon peel. Quite good. You see any palm oil in there? Can't see it, but it doesn't mean it's not there because they often have carnauba wax. If that's pronounced right. In these pods, and it is an E number. Okay, right. All right. Well, yeah, very good. I think it looks very nice, very interesting. You can see the similarities to an extent with the new Cadbury UK packaging, with underneath this where it has this Cocoa Life Malarkey written in that context, in that font or typeface, if you will, like that. It's basically a copy of the Cadbury Australia look, as well as all the little watermarks and things as well. You can see there. Yeah, so very excited for this one, very excited. But I think we should give it an open, so let's do it. Let's give it an open. Okay, everyone, going to give this Cadbury Dairy Milk Snack an open. Yeah, Australian import. So it's basically Cadbury's Roses in a bar, essentially, or sort of like, anyway, it's not quite the same. But if you imagine Cadbury's Roses in a bar, it's almost like that. So it's basically a 4x6 segmented bar with 6 different flavours inside. Coconut ice, pineapple, strawberry, Turkish delight, caramel and orange. Looks very nice, yeah, very interesting. I wonder if the segments look like that as well. We'll find out. So let's give it an open. Yes, time recording. I've done over 910 reviews, believe it or not. So if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. In the top right hand corner, I've got a link to the place of all my other reviews, as well as some related ones, some other Cadbury Australia products, some other Cadbury ones. I know, yeah, things that basically I think you'd be interested in. So check those out. It's in the little pop-out bannery type thing somewhere in this corner up here. Yeah. So check that out. I hope you enjoy those too. Oh wow, I must say, smells very nice. It's got like a fresh, it's probably the strawberry flavouring, but it's a really nice smell coming from it actually. Really nice. Bit of flourishes going on here. We'll just give it a quick measure before I forget in length. A bit broken at the top, unfortunately. About 17.3 centimetres. There we go, roughly there. We'll do the width. Usually use the calipers, but not doing this time. And about 8.5. Yeah, in width there. So I'll probably use the calipers for other things maybe. But there we go. Let's give it a flip. Oh wow, and look at it. Well, I mean, I'm very impressed straight away. Because I really like the way that each segment is labelled as well. I don't know if you can see here. Probably can. Well, I'll say labelled. Well, there's clear indications of what it is. Let's find out, shall we, what the actual differences were. So it's really good. So these segments do actually look like that. Let's speculate as to whether they would look like that, and they do. So, yeah, coconut ice is basically, yes, the one, the broken one in the bottom right of your screen now, coconut ice. The pineapple is the sort of nubbly one there, I'm pointing out there. This one here, basically, pineapple. And of course, orange there, pretty obvious. Strawberry. What's the other ones we've got? Turkish Delight is the sort of, which one's that one? Turkish Delight. This one here, kind of like the very much the. What did you say that was? Not sure what you'd say. What design that would be called? Is it Baroque or something like that? I'm not sure. Modern something or other. I don't know. It looks very yeah, Ayn Rand type look to it, doesn't it? That sort of industrial look to it. Yeah. Anyway, but there we go. And caramel is kind of this one here. There we are. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, very interesting. Looks brilliant, doesn't it? Look, I'm very happy with that. I like the way that it's clearly defined what each of them are. Because you might not want certain ones, or you might want certain ones. I'm assuming they all appear the same amount. There's 4 of each type. So you can see here. I think there is anyway. So let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 caramels. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the coconut ice ones. 1, 2, 3, 4 pineapple. 1, 2, 3, 4 strawberry. 1, 2, 3, 4 orange. Yeah, I don't know if I've missed any out. I don't think I have. Turkish Delight, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so pretty good. So there's 4 of each, and I like the way they're all in a different order technically as well, sort of, isn't they? Well, actually not actually. They are all patterned together. So you got like 2 strawberry there, 2 orange, 2 Turkish Delight, 2 orange, 2 strawberry, and with 2 Turkish Delight, and the kind of opposite ends, I guess. Yeah, so it's the pattern is there. It's not random. So it's quite good. That I like it. Yeah, I like it. It looks pretty interesting. That. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to show each one. I don't know if I'm going to cut into each one. Basically, I think I might just try each one and show you as I nibble it. I think that's what I'm going to do, to be honest with you. But we will give it a quick measure height-wise. Let's have a look. Got the old calipers here. So one of them is going to fall off. It's all different heights and things. So we'll just measure this one. Height of it at 1.3. There we go. And the troughs about 6 millimeters. All right, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so it's not quite as so I'd say it's on a bed as such, on a base. You can see the width of it. The top isn't necessarily the same as the width at the bottom. So we'll just give it a quick sort of measurements. Maybe not very accurate. Well, it's going to be relative. Well, it's only relatively accurate, but it's a sloped top. So it's about 7. Look at 777. That's not bad. That's the width at the top, roughly. But probably better using a ruler for that, actually. Let's see. Well, just say about 7.6. It depends on where you measure it, basically, because they're not flat at the sides. They slope upwards and they slope in and out, depending on which one you measure. So, yeah. So I'll just give you a bit of a closer look to these here. So, yeah, you can see the different looks to them. Coconut ice, Turkish Delight, strawberry, caramel, pineapple, orange. Obviously strawberry again. There we go. Yeah. All right. Well, let's give these a taste. Very excited for this. Very excited. Let's give them a taste. Okay then, everyone, going to give this Cadbury Dairy Milk snack a taste. Yeah, from Australia, not the UK Cadbury snack. Very different indeed. Basically, a chocolate bar with a 24 segmented chocolate bar with 6 different fillings. So coconut ice, pineapple, strawberry, orange, caramel, and Turkish delight. Yeah, so I think that's I've mentioned them all there. Hopefully I didn't miss them out. But yeah, so very excited for this one. The wrapper, didn't mention it before. The wrapper's a bit rubbish considering what's in it. I think it'd be a bit more exciting than that considering what's actually in it. It only has 4 of the flavours as well, which is a bit strange. But nonetheless, yeah, anyway, strange one that, but there we go. Alright, so I haven't shown individually what they look like on the inside. I was going to bite into them and basically show you. So we'll go for each different one, I think. Let's start with the caramel one, shall we? Yeah, bit of caramel action, why not? Yes. Okay, let's give it a taste. Nice caramel there, you can see. Very runny. That's as you'd expect. It's quite nice actually, very nice. It's not too different than Cadbury caramel in the UK. That sort of buttery caramel. I like that one a lot. It's relatively normal. I mean, the dairy milk is not quite the same as UK Cadbury dairy milk, but it's not as good basically. I would say, but it's still nice. It's still pleasant. Not bad that caramel. Quite a standard one. I think very much like a Cadbury caramel. It's nice sort of sweet buttery caramel. I like it. Not too not have a burnt taste or anything like that, like some of the Belgian-y type chocolates seem to have, like Lindt and things when they do caramels and things. It's a very nice one. I like it. If I mean that's a good, I'm going to rate them individually, but I'll give the whole thing I'll give the bar as a whole a rating at the end of it. I think that one's a good 4.5. I think probably a 4 out of 5 for me. That one, maybe a 4.5. Very nice. All right, let's try the pineapple one next. I'm a bit there's a pineapple, got a nice design on it. There we go. Yeah, let's give this one a taste. Quite excited for this one. They do some of these bars individually in Cadbury Australia, so they do a pineapple one, a dairy milk pineapple basically, where it's presumably just all these in one bar. Wow, look at that. Very greeny yellow. Wow, it's a nice taste actually. Very I'm not a big fan of pineapple normally because I don't like the texture, but it's actually very nice in this form because it's obviously just sweet, just flavoured of it, and it's actually quite nice. It's very much like a sort of sweety pineapple, by which I mean imagine pineapple in a chewy sweet taste or something like that. It's very similar to that, but it's nice. I like it. Yeah, I think that's a really good, refreshing taste. Actually, it tastes a bit like, as I say, eating like an ice pop or something like that, flavoured with pineapple, but a bit more, a bit obviously better because that's just all quite watery, So it's quite a nice one. I think that's a good 4.5. That's probably a 4.5. That one, I like that a lot. I'm not a big fan of pineapple normally, as I say, but very nice. That one, not bad at all. Right, let's try the strawberry then. The strawberry action. Yeah, see, okay. Wow, I love the colours of these as well. Yeah, looks like Strawberry Dream from Rose's UK. This one though, a bit subtle. Definitely more subtle, I'd say, than the Strawberry Dream from Rose's. Especially compared to the pineapple flavour. Yeah, a bit disappointing that one. I'm glad it's there and everything. I think it's definitely is interesting and nice, and as I say, but it just could be a bit more of a stronger flavour, that one. It's still nice though, all the same, but I mean, maybe a 3.5 or 4. Catching the tongue a bit as well, it's got that sort of fondant sort of cream or whatever sort of taste, and it's catching my throat a bit, that one. It's probably, I think it's still a 4 though, but it may be more towards a 3.5 out of 5 than a 4.5. So maybe a 3.5, maybe a 4. I think it's a 3.5 really, but the fact that it's included in this selection, I think definitely adds to it. I think this bar's going to be more than the sum of its parts, basically. But yeah, could be better, that one. Could be better. All right, well, let's try the orange one. I think that's a good accompanying one to this one. You usually get strawberry and orange, don't you, in these sort of selections, roses and things. See it poking through there, the colour. Okay, let's give it a go. Wow, okay, look at that vivid colour. Yeah, that's lovely. That lovely runny, well, or cream, I guess. Bit on the subtle side again, but definitely orange. You know, maybe being a bit harsh. I mean, on this one and the sort of strawberry one, but they do definitely come across as a bit more subtle than the pineapple one. But still a good 3.5, 4. I think both of those really are 4 actually. You know, because they are quite subtle, but they're not. You know, I'm in it half of it, of course, half the segment. So, I think I reversed that. I think they are a good 4 each. Really, they're very nice. Those they're just a bit more subtle than the pineapple. And I guess after having the pineapple, I was expecting something quite strong flavoured. But you know, what's also good about these ones is you can eat them different ones at once. I mean, it might ruin the flavour really, but you can do it. It'd be quite fun. Okay, let's try the. I'll do the Turkish Delight last. I think because I think it's going to have the longest, most sort of most powerful flavour, I guess. So let's try the coconut ice one next. So let's give this one a go. There we go. This one looks like a grey white, doesn't it? Interesting. What to make of this one? Well, must say I'm not really getting much of a flavour from this one. What's it taste like? It tastes a bit like a sort of, almost like a Fry's sort of cream bar, you know, with the one with no flavour, but not really. A bit like that, just yeah, flavourless fondants basically. There's not really any flavour for that one. It's still nice. But it certainly doesn't taste of coconut. I don't get that one at all. Could be why they've left it out of the sort of smaller bar version of this. That's the one that isn't included in that one. There's only the 5 flavours. It's not unpleasant or anything. It just doesn't taste of coconut. I mean, it could be anything. It's just a fondant cream almost. It's still nice though. If you like Fry's sort of fondant cream bars, I mean, it's not quite the same as that. I think it's a bit more subtle even than that. But yeah, just no coconut taste. I don't know. Very strange that one. I'm not sure. It sounds really good, coconut ice, but maybe more ice than coconut. You know. I don't really know how to rate that one. I mean, it's meant to be coconut, so for that reason, it's definitely got to be below a 3, really. But it's not that bad. But if it's just called sort of fondant cream, I think, you know, I think it'd be a 3 out of 5. I don't know. I don't know how to rate that one really. It's not unpleasant or anything. I mean, I think it's a 2 out of 5 basically. It's nothing like coconut. It's very disappointing really, but it's still not too bad. If you just come at it thinking it's going to be a fondant cream, you know, it's nice for that reason. It's not bad, you know what I mean. But the same reason that Fry's fondant cream is not too bad, but nothing exceptional, you know, the flavourless one. But yeah, strange that one. Can't quite understand why there's no flavour to that, but there we go. At least I couldn't detect it. All right, let's try the Turkish Delight one then. This one could be the, I don't know, yeah, not sure to me. I'm not a massive fan of Turkish Delight in bar form generally. I like the real Turkish Delights, jelly type sweets or whatnot. Very nice, you know, the rose and the lemon flavour. But the sort of like the Fry's Turkish Delight bar, I've sort of never liked loads. But they can be nice in some situations. And I did try the Cadbury's favourites lately that did have, recently, that did have the Turkish Delight in them. It wasn't too bad, so let's give it a go. You can just see it poking through a bit there. All right, let's give it a go. Yeah, it's got that rosy taste. Definitely. Not very chewy, more liquidy. Yeah, more of a liquid than a chew. There's no real chew, it's just a liquid sensor. Not bad, it's got that rose taste. It's okay. I'm not a massive Turkish Delight fan in bar form, but I think this one works a bit better. Being a cream, it's actually a lot better than the UK Fry's Turkish Delight, because that's like a bit of a jelly taste. I didn't mind the cherry one of that actually. I think that worked really well actually. But the regular one, the rose one, I'm not a big fan of, and I think it's just the fact that it's the weird texture and the taste doesn't really work for me with chocolate. But this one is a lot better, yeah, because it's a liquid, you know, because it's runny. It's not actually too bad. Yeah, I think that was a 3.5 for me. That one, 3.5. You know, it's nice. It's nice. It's better than a regular Turkish Delight in my eyes. I like the way it's a cream. I think it just works a lot better. Like by which I mean it's a bit, you know, like a caramel sort of cream sort of consistency. Yeah, interesting. Not bad at all, these ones. I think a bit of a mixed bag is the gist of it. You know, pretty apt really. The coconut ice one just doesn't taste of coconut. I'm going to try another one of that. Just have another go at it. Yeah. Just surprised because coconut's quite a distinct taste. It really doesn't. I don't really know what it tastes like really. It's just not really got much flavour, you know, it's very strange. I mean, you might argue there's some real subtle coconut going on somewhere, but I don't think there is. Strange one, that one, strange. I'll just try the strawberry one again as well, just to, you know. I do think the strawberry one's quite subtle actually. Like I said before, I'd go back on it, but I do think that is quite subtle. You know, the orange, compared to the orange one is quite subtle as well, but it's better. It's not as subtle as the raspberry strawberry one. Yeah. Yeah, it isn't. The orange one is quite subtle, but it's you know, especially with the chocolate. I think the chocolate does make it even more so. But the milk chocolate as well, of course. I think yeah, so it's an interesting one. Yeah, a strange one. The strawberry one is a bit too subtle. The coconut one doesn't taste of coconut. The highlight one is the pineapple one, and also the kind of catching photo bit as well. The strawberry one and maybe the orange one as well. The real highlight is the pineapple one for me. I love the vivid colour. I've got vivid colours actually. Very colourful. It's really fresh tasting. Very distinctive, a strong taste, but distinctly pineapple, but you know, in sweetie form basically. It doesn't taste like real pineapple as such, but it gives that flavour. I mean, you know, drill. I mean, the strawberry one, the orange flavours in roses and things don't taste of real orange and strawberry, but they come across well enough. And it's a bit like that with the pineapple one. It's a nice flavour. I like that. Fresh. So I mean, as I say, a mixed bag. I mean, the caramel one's nice as well. It tastes like Cadbury's caramel basically. It's what you'd expect. It's a buttery caramel. It's nice. Turkish delight one I think works better than you'd expect, especially in the UK if you're used to sort of fries Turkish delight. It's not that sort of jelly-like, chewy-ish sort of centre. It's actually a liquid. It's nice and it works better like that. I think it's still got the rose flavour, but not bad. So I think for me it's a very mixed bag, this one. As I say, coconut one, it doesn't taste of coconut. The strawberry one's a bit too subtle. The orange one's quite subtle, but not too bad. But still a bit too subtle, but not as subtle as the strawberry one. Turkish delight one works well, but it's still Turkish delight flavour. It's that rose flavour, you know, it's the rose Turkish delight. Caramel's good, but perhaps a bit mundane, but still a good caramel. And the pineapple one's a very, a good highlight really. It looks great, and it has a really distinct sweet taste to it. It's sort of reminiscent of pineapple, but not enough so that if you don't like pineapple, which I'm not a big fan, you won't be put off. So, interesting one. I mean, it's definitely a great idea and a good bar, and I think it's interesting. It's definitely better than some of its parts having these different flavours together. Makes it really interesting. You know, I like that it exists. I just think it could be better. I think the flavours just could be better. Or, you know, at least it could exist in the coconut ice example. I mean, that's just doesn't exist. That flavour just doesn't taste of coconut at all. You know. So yeah, strange one. As I say, more ice than coconut, that one really, unfortunately. So nice bar actually. So I love the concept, love the idea. It's really interesting, really nice, really good fun. Really wish they would do this in the UK as a Cadbury's Roses bar or whatever. You know, Cadbury's could even do it with anything, couldn't they? You know, Cadbury's Heroes, combine that together, all the different segments and things, or Quality Street as well, of course. I don't know if you can hear all these magpies going crazy outside. I don't know why they're doing that. Sorry if you can hear that. But yeah, very interesting. But disappointing at the same time. So it's a difficult one. I think, you know, I think the variety for it is what's really good, as you can imagine. The fact that you've got all these different sort of flavours and things in one bar is really exciting and interesting. You know, it's but it's disappointing as well. So while it's greater than some of its parts, it's kind of, you know, half of the sort of flavours and things are just not quite as good as they should be. And the ones that basically do sort of punch above the weight as such, and are probably not the most exciting ones either. You know, the Turkish Delight, I know a lot of people do like it, but it's still probably one of the less exciting flavours, I think you'd say, or ones that more divisive. And the caramel is just kind of caramel, if you know what I mean. They can't really go wrong with that one. The really exciting ones are the creams and things, you know. So, and yeah, they don't manage to get that right. So yeah, at least in some way or another, as I say, the coconut one just doesn't taste of coconut. The strawberry one's very weak. The orange one's a bit too weak. Only the pineapple one really works very well there in the flavours. Yeah, so it just doesn't work as well as it should. It's greater than some of its parts, but only just because of the variety. It's only just 4 out of 5. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Check out all these other videos here. If they're not appeared now, they will do at some point. Check all those out. Really great to support the channel by checking those out, and leave a comment or free as well. Like the videos, and subscribe if you haven't already, of course. Yeah, check out the YouTube member program. Go to support the channel as well. Link for that's in the description, as is the link for the Discord server, which is a great way to keep in touch with myself and the community. It'd be good to see you in the comments as well. Leave a comment or free. I always do my best to reply, and have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye for now. See ya.